Can you hear me?
Listening to you.
James,
owe me a Coke, owe me a Starbucks, owe me a
Starbucks,
bubble tea, owe me home.
Coffee Bean.
Welcome to another episode of Eatbook Vlogs. I'm Mandon.
And I'm Chiara.
And since you guys like value for money buffets such as Goro Goro and Sukiya, today we are going for 2 more.
We might not look the part, but we're going to be going as
Students!
So yeah, are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go! So we're at our first location, Crystal Cafe, and this place reminds me of 1990s, early 2000s, that kind of vibe.
I mean, we not only turn back our age, we also turn back in time.
Hey, what turn back our age? We are 23 and 21.
Who will believe? So if you're a student or you still look like a student with your uni card, you can come here on weekdays for their porridge buffet at only $14.80 plus plus. So the food here, it kind of panders towards the ambience. It's a bit old school, I think things that our parents would like. So they have things like braised pork knuckles, chicken feet, sweet potato porridge, prawn rolls, fried chicken, and also curry chicken, but it's only available on weekends.
So the menu here differs day by day. So before you come, be sure to check the menu also. You know when I eat porridge, right, I usually add the sauces first. Yeah, so this is like a very typical Teochew porridge, right? But I usually prefer stronger taste, so something a bit more on the ends of Cantonese porridge.
Okay, let's try the meat. The meat is pretty fatty, but then there are also lean parts. I quite like it actually. It tastes like something I've tasted at home before.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty comforting. And the lean parts are not lean to the point where it's super dry.
I think I would have preferred it if it was a lot saltier. Right now it tastes a bit sweet. I don't really like sweet dishes where it's supposed to be savoury. You want to try the next dish?
No, I don't want to try the next dish.
We want to try the chicken feet.
I don't want to try the chicken feet.
Why? Why do you want to try the chicken feet?
Oh my goodness, that's how you eat chicken feet.
Wow. The herbal taste is really damn strong. I think it's been braised in the sauce for way too long already. Okay, you like all the fried stuff, right? So now we are moving on to all the fried stuff already.
I think we're going to start with the prawn roll because it's like XXL prawn roll.
Whole thing.
Oh, I love it, but it's not prawn roll, it's ngoh hiang. So it has really minced meat to the point where you can't really tell that it's minced meat, you just know that it's blended meat. But there's an added texture from the chestnuts. Okay, because it's an XXL ngoh hiang, right? I don't really taste the beancurd skin flavor that you usually get from your mini ngoh hiang that your parents make at home.
You know, the taste that stands out the most here is the 5-spice powder. So I think they season it pretty well.
And not forgetting the chili. I like the chili sauce because it's like that Thai sweet chili.
Yeah.
Okay, so far this is my favorite.
You only tried 3 dishes.
Okay, next dish. So another deep fried item. It reminds me of shishamo, but it's not. It's
Silago.
I'm a bit scared to eat this kind of food.
Okay, go for it.
I eat the tail first.
I hope there's roe inside, like shishamu.
It's less fishy than shishamo. The meat is a dory kind of very neutral fish.
Okay, let me try. I'll try from the head. Yeah, what do you mean really?
Huh? It's a very neutral tasting fish. Okay, but the main flavor is from the batter. It's like a seasoned batter. The fish, just a filler. Okay, shall we try the next fried dish?
Oh god, you know I've been eyeing this since the start.
You never say!
Because the batter looks so good.
Oh,
It's Ha Cheong Gai.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Do you prefer the wing or the drum? Okay,
You can't say drum.
don't know.
1, 2, 3,
drum.
wing. See, I knew it.
You hear the crunch?
The taste of the prawn paste, right? It's not on the exterior of the batter. The Ha Cheong part of this whole thing, right, is inside the meat, which I think I appreciate.
Yeah, there is the taste, but I feel like it's too subtle. If you don't tell me it's Ha Cheong Gai, I might not know that it's Ha Cheong Gai.
But which is okay also, because it's still fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh, the crispiness though is super crunchy and airy. It's not the Lao Hong crunch, even though it has sat here for the entire time when we were trying other dishes. And the chicken is also not dry.
I like it. I think this is my favorite for now. Oh no, eat cleanly.
Don't judge. Hey, don't lah. So the next dish we're gonna try is the curry chicken and roti prata. It comes in a pair, but it's only available on a weekend. So you won't get your student buffet on the weekends, but you can come as a normal adult without bluffing with your uni card on the weekends. What do you like most about curry chicken?
I like it when every time I scoop, right, then there'll be like bits and crumbs of potato. And then the curry, right, must be thick so that it doesn't like wet your entire plate of rice. It like gently blankets it.
Usually how I eat, right, is I'll flatten the potato first.
Okay.
So that it can mix with the curry a bit.
Uh-huh.
And then when it's like a paste, right, I put it on the roti prata or on the rice and then I'll just... Roti prata is also quite short. You just fold it and then it's a
Oh
spoon.
yeah.
I think this one is nicer than home-cooked curry. It's a bit like Thai Peng style curry. The spices are full on, but there's still that really aromatic coconut base to the curry. I like them. And the potatoes are soft, they're well cooked.
I thought that this would just be a normal curry. Well, I'm very happy because the curry is thick. It is very creamy. It tastes better than the curry at the prata shops.
Once again, I feel like I was proved wrong because when we first stepped in, I was like, this place got what? Student buffet, so weird. Then you know when I eat, it's like, it is really very nostalgic and it all tastes kind of good. Maybe there were some hit and misses, but there were more hits than misses.
For me, right, if I just look at the price point, $14.80 for a buffet, I think like a lot of these things would cost more than $14.80 if you go outside into Teochew already. So instead of like going to Tzu Chai and then like one dish already $15, you come here, you get like a whole variety of dishes that can like sort of rival the Tzu Chai status. And it's like things that would be expensive when you eat Tzu Chai, like chicken curry.
Yeah, I think very value for money. I mean, if you're a student and you do not have a place in mind to eat in town, this can be a very adventurous option. Second location and it's called Hot Addiction. I feel like what's unique about Hot Addiction is that you can have both K-barbecue and hot pot at the same time, but it's an additional $12 a table.
So if you're here with like 4 friends, right, it's just like $3 more per person. Yo, look at this, it's bubbling already eh.
Oh my gosh, it's like a bucket of volcanic cheese erupting in the center.
Ui.
But you know it's a top up of $3, right?
Oh.
It's not too bad because for their weekday lunch, it's $14.90 plus for students. And if you're adults, not us, well, students obviously, it's $16.90 plus. I'm going to count behind just now, right? It's like over 40 dishes. Around 35 is the uncooked one, and then the rest is the cooked one. So they have both uncooked and cooked. So I'm going to handle the hot pot stuff. We have the tom yum and the tonkotsu broth. So for tom yum, I'm going to add more seafood so that it's a seafood tom yum. Over here, there's both the adult squid and the baby squid. And there's also like lala and mussels. Okay, then for the tonkotsu broth, I'm gonna add in the very usual hot pot ingredients like cheese tofu. Then there's also the fish wonton, meatballs. Not very common ingredient is the crab claw. And there's also sliced pork belly for that sukiyaki vibes. Oyster mushrooms, shiitake. Okay, your turn.
Okay, let me turn the heat up first, okay?
Let me turn the heat up high. was it from your Chinese New Year clip?
Huh? Did I sing a song?
Yeah, you rap.
I rap?
Yeah.
I don't recall rapping though.
Roll the clip.
Gonna turn the heat on high so the water droplets will dry.
Okay, so I'll be putting in some pork collar, and they have actually like 3 kinds of chicken here. So they've got the bulgogi chicken, they also have the spicy bulgogi chicken, and then they also have the Thai chicken. And then of course, right, as for every K-barbecue, they have beef bulgogi also. I'll just put it right in the middle. Spicy, marinated sweet. So we've got our onion and garlic here. I'm just gonna scatter it around, okay? We're gonna eat our sides and our cooked food now. Which one do you want to try first?
You try the Korean style, I try
Okay.
non-Korean style.
I'm gonna take some pancakes.
Actually quite interesting, they have both seafood pancake and kimchi pancake.
Which one do you prefer?
Say 1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Seafood, Jinx, Omi Starbucks, I first.
You get touched.
And then I'm gonna take my tteokbokki. Normally it's well cooked, but the sauce isn't to my liking because it's a bit too sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna try the gyoza.
I hear the crispy though.
Now, it's deep fried. Again, it's your very typical meat gyoza with tanghoon inside.
Tanghoon.
Korean gyoza always got tanghoon.
I'm gonna try the seafood pancake. Wow, very gao eh. I like my pancake gao. What would be better, right? That if you dip into any one of their sauces.
Oh yeah, they do have a lot of sauces here. There's the spicy one, there's the sesame one, and there's the sesame one.
They have a lot of kinds of chili also. So they have the Thai style chili, and then they have the homemade chili. And they even have like yuzu or ponzu sauce. So I'm just gonna dip it into their homemade chili.
Better with the sauce?
better the sauce. I think the base for the sauce, right, is gochujang. So it fits the entire pancake very well. I think it's very hard to mess up japchae because it's just glass noodle and then you just season it with like all the other Korean seasonings, right? I think there's a bit too much of the sesame oil. Texture of the noodle is right. It's really nothing that I can complain about it.
Okay, now my soup's done. Oh my god, the tom yum soup smells super aromatic.
It really looks like seafood tom yum now, right?
Oh, okay, let's try the tonkotsu broth first.
Yes. So tonkotsu broth is actually quite rich, right? I thought it would be like a watered down kind of version of tonkotsu that I would have in ramen, but it's actually creamy enough to like sustain that flavor. Pork belly.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean you can never go wrong with pork belly, right? You know the best way to enjoy it, right? Is that you simmer the pork belly at very low heat so that the fat actually melts a little.
Okay, cheese tofu. I'm not gonna eat cheese tofu like how I usually eat cheese tofu at home because there's that $3 cheese bucket there. Ooh.
Oi. I'm very happy.
Oh, it's processed cheese on processed food.
So this is Chiara's seafood tom yum. So right now it's a bit on the bland side with a lot of sourness.
Yeah, a lot of sourness.
Yeah, so I prefer it to have a bit more of that kick from the spice. And it tastes a lot of ginger and lemongrass.
Okay, it's pretty unique. They have baby squid and you
what's
have
so
adult
cute one?
meat. You're so cute, what? It's like a spiral, eh?
Yeah.
Can I try this?
I like that my squid has ridges so that it actually clings up to the soup very, very well.
Well, yours has ridges. Mine has a pocket to cling the soup.
Okay.
Yeah, because the baby head.
Oh, the head. Use the baby head to put soup. Okay. Pass me the scissors. We gotta move on to the KBBQ now.
Excuse me. I can't find the bacon wrap enoki mushrooms. Where is it?
Okay lah, I make one now lah.
Angry.
Okay,
No wonder he wants to stab me.
This is how we do it, okay? Bacon in, enoki mushrooms, then you roll it up. Looks like the enoki mushroom
Oh my god. So you've seen granny panties before? Oh, you got an ama, yeah. Actually, you know, I don't like to eat enoki mushrooms. Just wonder you do it.
Okay, which one do you want to go for?
Let's start with the plain pork collar. I think it's just a very normal thing to barbecue once again. Won't go wrong, won't go exceptionally right either. So shall we try the marinated one?
Sure.
Yeah, I prefer it marinated.
A lot better.
There's a bit more honey, a bit more savory, and the more you chew, the more flavor you get.
I like pork collar because they don't have like an extreme layer of fat. So you don't have to like chew on fat all the time. So that's a very good cut to have in your KBBQ other than the standard pork belly.
So I'm gonna try the bulgogi chicken first. I feel like for Korean barbecue restaurants, they do their Korean chicken really well. Like you cannot go wrong with that.
Okay, I'll have the Thai chicken. It looks like they marinated in like a ton of herbs.
Nice.
So I tasted like a bit of parsley, basil.
And let me try the spicy bulgogi one. Both are really good. The normal bulgogi is just a hint of sweetness, and then the spicy bulgogi, it tastes like they add gochujang inside. So that sweetness plus that mild spiciness. Next up, we have the beef bulgogi. This beef bulgogi reminds me of the beef bulgogi hot plate that you'll get at a hawker center.
Oh yes! Finally, we also have the spicy squid. Very strong gochujang, right?
Same marinade as the spicy chicken.
Similarly, I like how it's rich. So like the sauce gets stuck there, and like the marinade doesn't like disappear from the meat. Okay, so here we have our bacon wrap enoki. I'm just gonna get a bit of cheese.
Ooh, that looks so good. It's like warm, gooey cheese eh.
The bacon is a lot better with like the cheese. You get a cured saltiness from the bacon, and then you get a smoky nacho cheese all wrapped around it. So it lends that creamy factor to something that's already like crunchy because of the enoki. Too bad you won't get to try it.
It's okay, I don't like enoki, okay?
Wrap up.
You dropped so many on the floor. I feel like there's too many Korean barbecue buffet options out there, and they're all around the same price range. But what makes Hot Addiction a bit different is that there's that $12 add-on option for the hot pot and this bucket of cheese. The food is also pretty similar to other places.
Yeah.
Variety is there, taste is there, quality is also there actually.
I like the fact that they have like cooked dishes also. So it's not just things that you have to like cook and wait and then you just stare at the food, right? But you can like eat other things while you're like cooking your main meal already. So out of these two places right here, which one is like your preference?
Oh man, 各有千秋. They each have their own
Good
天
points.
秋 Yeah, good points. Like the first one is very home style
Yes.
and it was surprisingly good. The second one is very typical.
I think Crystal Cafe has that element lor.
Nostalgic
That nostalgia.
feels.
And because of that, right, I think that it holds something special to me lah. Like, I can always go to Pot Addiction with my friends.
If you were a student, how is $14.90 for each of the buffets?
Wow. If I'm a student, right, and I have the appetite of an 18-year-old, right, I will definitely go to Pot Addiction just because it is like all meat. Then I will just like take the beef, take more chicken, take more of the pork belly, take more of the pork collar, then like no vegetables at all. So if you have any recommendations for like students, sort of like promo, buffet deals, right, do leave them down in the comment section below.
Yeah, let it be like a Reddit page for student
Oh
buffets in the
yes,
comment
oh my
section.
goodness.
So yes, thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Vlogs.
If you like this video, you can watch more of our videos over there.
And don't forget to like, share and subscribe and make this page a Reddit page.
Bye bye. Swing, swing, swing.
It's not even moving.
Swing.
We
It
had too
cannot
much
move.
buffet.